So after watching the movie Accepted, it is really it is really great and very interesting movie, especially to the youth of today's generation, because there are a lot of important lessons that they can use or apply in their real life situation. So especially to those students who are not happy in pursuing their career, or they are forced in pursuing that goal just for their family or relatives. So what I really learned from this movie is we should embrace our uniqueness, because our uniqueness is somewhat very interesting to us, or our uniqueness makes us interesting, or we should embrace our uniqueness because it helps out to stand out from the crowd or find our voice. So, importantly, being yourself or embracing yourself is not just good for your brand, but it is also for your own health and for your well being. So, to be healthy and successful human, so you have to learn from your mistakes, and that means you have to be comfortable in making them in the first place. So just like the movie in the just like the movie in the there are different people with different personalities, different skills and weak. So you will notice that every type of the youth who are rejected from the universities because of different reasons, including the fact that they do not conform. So why is it? Because they are not what they are perceived to be, or they are just normal people who are functioning in these societies. So in the movie, it really says that we are completely different, both in good or bad. But we all know that we have our own passion, goal, dreams in life that we are all work hard to achieve. So for example, the boy in the movie, maybe he could have the skill that may lead him to success or to the professional world. So do not ever look down onto others in terms of their dreams or hopes, because you may think that they are different or unlike to your dreams or to your. Also, this movie showcase the important lesson of unleashing creativity. So the youth should make use of their out of the box ideas so that they can make or something meaningful for their future. So they should give, or we should give ourselves the role of decision making, so that if you or if we don't want our career path, or if we are not happy to the career path that we are following now, so you may also ask yourself if is this the career path that you want to achieve, or are you happy with the goal or dream that you are achieving now. So with this, you should go your decision and do not let others or the society, to be specific, block your way or block your. So I also learned in the movie the word rejection. So we all know that rejection really hurts, but it is impossible to avoid it altogether. So in fact, you don't want to, but people who become too afraid of rejection might hold back from going after something they want. So feeling rejected is opposite of feeling accepted, but being rejected means someone isn't like valued or important. So it just means that one time in one situation with one person things did not work out. So in spite of this rejection, you should be positive enough. For when you're dealing with a painful emotion like rejection, it is easy to get caught up in the bad feeling, but dwelling on the negative stuff can feel like living the experience and over again. So not only does it keep hurting, so it becomes harder to get past the rejection. So you should admit or how you feel, but don't dwell on it. So avoid taking or thinking about it nonstop. So why? Because negative thinking influences our expectations and how we act, or getting stuck in a negative outlook. So it might even bring about more rejection. So it certainly doesn't inspire a person to try again. So you may also keep things in perspective. So you should tell yourself, okay, so I get rejected this time. Maybe next time I'll get a yes, or this is what happens. So I don't like it, or it's not how I wanted things to work out, but everyone gets rejected. And so you may also think about what you're good and what's good about you. So remember times when you have been accepted, or when you made the cut, when someone told you yes, or you think all the people who like you and support you. So give yourself credit for trying. So you took a risk, good for you. So remind yourself that you can handle the rejection. So even though you were turned down now, or even though there will be another opportunity or another time, so sometimes things happen for a reason, or that we don't always understand. So in addition, use rejection as your advantage. So, a rejection is a chance to consider that there are things we can work on, or it's okay to think about whether there's room for improvement, or if your goals were higher than your skills. So, if your skills were not strong enough this time, so maybe you need to work on your game, or you need your game or your studies, or even your techniques, or whatever it takes to improve your chance of getting accepted next time. So use the rejection as an opportunity for self improvement. Sometimes we all know that rejection is harsh, really check, but if you approach it right, it could help you, nudge you in a direction that turns out to be perfect. So, for you, for your talents, your skills, your personality, and all really great things that make you who you are. So, the more you stare at the word rejection, the uglier it becomes. So, we all know that whenever we hear or see this word, we feel totally demotivated, or unwanted and hopeless. For example, so you are getting rejected a dream job interview, or getting a business proposal rejected. So the only time the word reject does not hurt is when you click reject to remove a. However, not all rejections are bad. So sometimes rejections may even lead you to something new or more successful path. So it's just a little reminder that it is okay to be different, and it is totally okay to be rejected. So as long as you figure out what your dreams and goals are, or what you want to do in life, so let out a big sigh or of relief, because all you have to do next is to convert your dream into passion, then igniting your motivational fire, and then act towards achieving your goals. So to sum it up, if you're not happy with your decision, then create your own path. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about something about yourself, or something about creating yourself. So the system doesn't work for everyone. So if you're going to college, or if you're going to study, and it doesn't fit your passion, then it's okay to take a risk, or
you should also figure out your strengths and use them. So as a student, you don't need to be a high performing student, or you don't need to be a valedictorian or to be good enough. So maybe you are good in different skill that you are performing well, or whatever it is. So use it to your advantage. So even if you do follow the rules, or you do not follow the rules, don't be afraid to say it's not what you want and change your mind. So be a high performing student, or follow society's rules, but someday if you realize that it's not what you want to achieve anymore, then you still have the ability to choose a new path. You're still, so we are still young, so we should follow the goal or dream that makes us happy. So but with the movie, if you fail, then try again and believe that God has a perfect plan. So we all know that dreaming is not always easy. There are hindrances or obstacles we may encounter, but we should trust the process and learn to wait, because waiting leads you to better outcomes, or outcomes, and it will be more worth it. So if the first time you try and it doesn't work out, so still keep going. And so once you figure out and find already your dream, then give it all you got and give with all your best. So to end my video, so all of us are unique. So we were born with different strengths, weaknesses, gifts, and talents. So it's the things that make you different, that make you unique. So use those unique gifts and strengths to motivate you to achieve your dreams. So that's all. Thank you and God bless.